Yeah, what's up, guys? This is Skylar from Consolidated Booking Associates of America, former band leader, head lyricist, lead vocalist, lead guitarist, sole proprietor, songwriter, and day-to-day operations business director of Taking Meds. As you guys know, one of the only other booking agents in the game right now, Alex Martin, passed away recently. They were actually the first person to die from smoking weed, so didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. Here's the thing, as most of you know, Alex Martin controls 75% of emo, and me being one of their only friends, now that they're dead, I have absorbed all of those bands. So as you all know, you've been at home, you've been tuning into the live streams, you've been keeping emo alive, and you've been watching the bands, and you've been sending them all money, and most of that has been coming in a pipeline straight back to me. And so I am obviously under a lot of pressure. Yeah, what is it? No, I'm doing a nature video fucking thing. No funeral. We can't afford it. Well, then maybe, some certain people should make different life choices. You're probably sitting at home thinking, Skylar, a guy like you keeping this music that we all love so much alive, how do you stay sane? Well, the truth is that I don't. I have learned that stress can be a tool, and when I am feeling stressed, I will just get as stressed out as I possibly can, and I will think about everything I have to do, and also unrelated things of people who've made me mad. I'll think about them, so that those combine into a giant ball of stress, and so that I start to, I'll be gritting my teeth, and I sweat, and I become angry and irritable, and so certain times when I'll come into contact with other people, I will have a falling out with them. But what I have realized through the stress is that, and I'm sweating and I'm purging myself of that stress, so the stress begins to act as a sort of a cleanse, and so that way, as I'm bottling as I'm pushing these things further into my body, it's forcing them out through my pores, and that way, but other times, I will go out into nature, because look, we're under quarantine, and I never ever went outside before quarantine, but as soon as the government made a shelter-in-place order, I realized that I have always been very interested in nature, and it's always been very important to me. So I feel like now you fucking idiots are at home thinking, hey, listen, I've seen a live stream with the capo on every fret of the acoustic guitar. I've dyed my hair 7 different colors. I've killed my entire family in Animal Crossing, and now what do I do? And look, I'm here to give you the answer. Sometimes you need to get outside, and you need to get in touch with where you came from, and where you eventually will be returned to be consumed by varmint and worms, and that's Mother Earth. So won't you come along with me, and I'll show you some of my favorite aspects of nature. Let's go. A sewer grate is there so that you can make sure that there isn't any flooding, so nature can maintain its dry beauty. Now this is really great. As you can see here, there is water, which does tend to occur in nature naturally, but since this water is lower than me, it's not going to go into the sewer grate, and it's allowed in nature. Typically, what this is called is a creek, or a thin swamp. See what else there's to find in nature. So every now and then, when you're exploring the natural world, you'll find small samples of sediment like this. And what that's actually known as is larger rocks that have been broken and are now in a smaller form. One of the great things about nature is that you can buy your own parts of nature. You own it. If someone you don't know is on a part of nature that you own, I would encourage you to call the police. If you look really closely here, you can see there's a large winged insect. There's another one. If I ever see too many insects in one place, I will call the police. Sometimes after you've spent a long day out in nature, it's important to just find somewhere you can sit and quietly reflect. We have the whole city booked out from now until March, and whenever things open up back up again, it's going to be my bands What do you mean, is there anyone else you can talk to? No. Well, Alex Martin is dead, so it's my game now. Listen, this is the DIY emo world. This is dog eat dog we're talking here. We need to strike while the iron's hot, and then we need to strike again. This is what Alex Martin would have wanted. I don't give a shit, and I think it's super unprofessional that you're not doing exactly what I want. And if you continue to be unprofessional like this, I'm gonna lose my shit and freak out and say a bunch of stuff, unprofessional stuff. Look, let's let bygones be bygones, and we'll make lemonade of this whole situation. You just give me what I want. My band's on stage, under the bright lights, selling the tickets, selling the anime shirts, no questions asked. No, I don't want a door deal. No, I want cold hard cash. I want it wired into my account, and I don't ever want to see you again. This is business, baby. You better get used to it, or you're gonna get left in the dust.